Hello, Super Mega Baseballers. Eric back again, and this time I have a new one for you. Apologize for the delay. Started a new location for my job, and so it took me time to get things in line. But in the meantime, I've been making some logos, so I've got a couple of videos coming up for you. This one's called The Dark Side. This is based off a sticker I saw on someone's car for Vader, and I thought it looked kind of cool and wanted to see if I could try to replicate it. And here you go. So, pretty easy one to do once you kind of figure out how you're trying to make it. It took me about 25 minutes or so. So to get back in the swing of these things, if you're new to my channel, the way I do my logos is I post the video and I talk through every layer so you can recreate it if you like. And I go position 1, so on this one it's 0, then -56, then rotation, which is 0, and scale, which is 5. So that's how I do it. So you could write them down, you can watch the video repeatedly if you need to. But this is the way for me to get this out to you guys so you can try to replicate some of the things that I've done here. So really simple, 2 colors, black and white. That's all you need. And so this is what it looks with the background. This is where you can see it on the jersey. So I've removed the background on it, and there you go. So you can see the jersey on the right side there. So, all right, so let's get into it. It says 32 layers here, but it's actually 31 because of the background. So square 2 in black and just enlarge it to fill the screen just until you get the entire thing done, and then you delete it because you don't want it to show up. If you look at the jersey here, you can see you can see the square right there. So it's not huge, but in gameplay it is noticeable. And so I would just take it off. But while you're making it, put it on there. Okay, then we're going to start with arc 2 in white. And that's at 0, 160, 180, and 45. And then swish 10, because those of you know me, swish 10 is my favorite shape on this game. And it's in white. -109, 97, 289, and 35. And make sure it is looking like that, facing that way. So swirling up and to the right. And then you copy it and flip it, 109, 97, 71, and 35. Then we're going to do ellipse 1 in black, and it's for getting the helmet shape the way I wanted it, so there's not too much white on it. So ellipse 1 in black, -44, 78, 291, and 44. And just so you can see it, there you go. Okay. Then you copy it, flip it, 44, 78, 69, and 44. And that will shape the top of the helmet. Then we're going to go under text, and you're going to go this guy right up here, the straight up and down. And then what you're going to do is you're going to do one of them, and then you're going to do a space and then another space. Now just remember, you can't do 2 spaces together without getting a period in the middle. So what I would do, and I'll show you how to do it. So you would do this, then you do it space, and then you hit anything, and then you back it off, space again, and there you go. All right? And then for text, I did font 17, vertical taper, amount 3, because I wanted them to kind of slant in just a shade. I was thinking of doing something in the middle, but as I got closer to the end, really not much I could think of except for like triangle 4, the really thin triangle. And I didn't really feel like doing that. All right, so then we're going to do left parenthesis, and so that's at -2, 100, 0, and 22. And just because of the way I did the tilting, I just had to be slightly off center, but it does work. All right, so left parentheses in white, and you're going to do font 2, bulge pinch, amount 3, okay? And so that is this bad boy right here. All right. -65, -28, 113, and 16. Copy, flip, 65, -28, 247, and 16. Then we're going to go and do 2 periods, and the way you're going to do it is period, space, 3 spaces, and another period. okay? And that's font 19 to get the shape that I wanted. And that's at -10, -129, 0, and 5. And then we're going to do triangle 2 in white. That's it right there. And that's at -20, -109, 247, and 13. Copy, flip, 20, -109, 113, and 13. And then new text, and we're going to do 5 of these bad boys right here. Write that one right there. Okay, do 5 of them. And then we're going to do font 1. It's in black. 0, -103, 0, and 9. And that gives us that, the up and down for like his breathing apparatus. And then in white, we're going to do the underscore, 4 of them. This guy right here. All right, that's in font 1. That's at -2, -130, 0, and 2. The reason why you do 4, the more of them you do, the smaller you can and thinner you can make the line. So just remember that is it allows you to get a thinner line as you do more of them. A little tip for you there. All right, then we're going to do the left parentheses in white. We're going to do 3 of them at font 17, spacing 13. And that's at 0, 13, 90, and 6. And that's these bad boys right here. Okay. And then we're going to do a dash. Font 1 in black. And that's at 0, -78, 0, and 4. And that's just to get us the shape that I was looking for right there. Sorry. Okay. Then we're going to do the outside line right here on the left. You can see it. All right, so you're going to do 6 underscores. 6 underscores, font 1. And that's at -172, -61, 292, and 2. Then you're going to copy it, flip 172, -61, 68, and 2. And then to finish off the edge of the helmet, arc 2 in white, -199, -168, rotation 80, scale 15. Copy, flip 199, -168, 280, and 15 on scale. All right, then we're going to do parentheses. And then 1, 2, 3 spaces, then the right parentheses. And remember, you do parentheses, space, pick anything, then backspace it out, and then 2 more spaces, then the right parentheses. In font 5, bend 39. That's how I got these bad boys like this. Okay, so I saved a space on it instead of having to do 2 individual ones. I was able to do both at the same time. The reason I couldn't do it at the bottom is just because the way they match up. So these are symmetrical, and it was easy to do this. I've done this on a bunch of my videos before. So again, a nice, easy way to save a layer is learning how to do these things with the shapes. And if you're a little newer to my videos, go back a ways. I do a video on how to use shapes, or how to use text as shapes. Pretty extensive video about how to use a lot of the different ways that I do shapes on my logos to get some really cool kind of things. And experiment, have fun with it. Because there's a lot of cool things that I still come up with that shock me that I could get away with that. I'm like, wow, I didn't believe I could make that shape. So definitely take a look at that one. I'll eventually do another one with all the new things that I'm starting to figure out in this game, because the game never ceases to amaze me, all the cool things I can come up with. So again, it's at 0, -29, 180, and 19. And then rectangle 1 in white, 0, -29, 90, and 10. So it goes straight up and down. And then just to kind of make a break in it, I did a left parentheses in font 1, 0, -31, 90, and 16. And then we're doing the side parts of his breathing apparatus. So 3 underscores in font 1. All right, and that's at -38, -89, 308, and 2. Copy, flip 38, -89, 52, and 2. And then to get a little bit more of the shape here on the face, Shield 6 was the ideal on this one. In white, show it right there, okay. negative 57, negative 68, 245, and 16. Copy, flip, 57, negative 68, 115, and 16. And then copy it, flip it in black, negative 55, negative 71, 245, and 16. And that covers up the one edge of it and gets the shape that I'm looking for the cheeks. Copy, flip, 55, negative 71, 115, and 16. All right, then after that, I'm again saving spaces. So I did an underscore and then 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. So you'll do an underscore, space, hit anything, exit out, exit back 1, and then 3 more spaces. So underscore, 3, 4 spaces, then another underscore. And that's in font 16, spacing 4, bend 29. And that's how I got these bad boys right there. Okay? 0, negative 56, 0, and 5. And then, then I go and do outline in white. And I'm going to go flip over to this one. Oh, sorry. Outline in white. And then I did the text, and I did font 3. I just thought it made more sense than any other font to do this. For the actual jersey over here, you can see it on that I don't put dark side on there. So I would just, like if I would do the other jersey for this team, then I would just put dark side on it. And I would probably shrink the Vader helmet a little bit to make it more like a patch. So there you go, guys. I think a pretty cool logo. May come back and tweak it at some point. If I do, I'll repost it. I always say that, and I sometimes get back to them, but we'll see. I like it. I don't think it's perfect, but I think it's pretty nice. So if you haven't, please like and subscribe. Always welcome comments. Always welcome the challenge of trying a logo. So if there's something that you want to see, supermegaeric1@gmail.com, or leave a comment in the comment section. I'm happily take on that challenge. I don't charge for my services. I do this for the love of the game, as we patiently wait for more news on Super Mega Baseball 4, which will be coming out supposedly in the spring. They haven't announced an actual date, but I've heard rumors of like March, April. So it would make sense with spring training that we would get around that time. So I will eventually get around to a little bit more of talking about a little more extensively about what I'm hoping for in the game. I do have faith that EA will stick to their word and keep their heads up and their minds and their fingers off this game. The VP of gaming that actually fell in love with playing this game with his son actually made the comment that they need to kind of stay off this game, to let them do it. Just have EA's financial resources to allow them to really make this fantastic game even better. So again, I do these videos out of the love of the game. Hope you like it. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.